Strap in, scientists. Today we're building the superest of supervillains, the man with a plan and the most diabolical dad around. GRU. From freeze rays to flamethrowers, GRU's got the arsenal to take on any enemy. This build will pounce on you faster than you can say, "It's so fluffy!" Let's dive into the scheming mastermind build behind the moon-stealing heist himself.
Pretty please.
The physical appearance of the please makes no difference. It is still no.
GRU is the most feared villain in the Despicable Me universe. Let's break down why the minions follow him instead of other wannabe supervillains like Vector, El Macho, or Balthazar. Starting strong, GRU has a 15 in intelligence. He's got the brains to run a high-powered villainous operation, including a secret lair, a vast array of super weapons, and an army of minions. This guy can outthink and outscheme almost anyone, making him the ultimate evil genius. Dr. Nefario who? Next up, a 14 in dexterity. GRU needs to be sneaky, and this stat lets him do just that. He sneaks into Vector's hideout in and out without a hitch. Plus, he's surprisingly agile for a guy who's long legs and hourglass figure, pulling off enough acrobatic tricks to just get by. A 13 in charisma. GRU might be a supervillain, but he's got charm to spare. He's got the minions and Dr. Nefario as loyal employees, 3 adorable little girls who love him, and eventually finds true love. Plus, let's face it, he can groove like nobody's business. With a 12 in Constitution, GRU can take some hints, but he's not invincible. He's durable enough to handle the stray piranha bite here and there, but one big shark and it may just be game over. GRU's wisdom is sitting at a 10. He's got just enough to get by, but he's not exactly known for his emotional intelligence. He constantly lies to the girls, Drew, Lucy, the minions, and Dr. Nefario to get his way. Let's just say he's not winning any honesty awards. Finally, an 8 in strength. GRU isn't winning any strongman competitions either. He doesn't show any crazy displays of strength, relying on his gadgets and cunning to overcome obstacles. If any heavy lifting's needed, you better call a minion. I'm looking at you, Super Dave.
How come you're so fat?
Because my house is made of candy, and sometimes I eat instead of facing my problems.
For his race, GRU is a variant human, giving him a versatile edge in his villainous escapades. Here's how we break it down. He starts off with a +1 into both intelligence and dexterity. GRU's got the brains and the agility to pull off his elaborate schemes. Plus, he's got to be quick to dodge those pesky heroes trying to thwart his plans. Plus, he's fluent in minion. Because, let's be honest, if you're going to lead an army of yellow Tic Tacs, you need to speak their lingo. Banana isn't just a fruit, it's a way of life. And of course for his feat, he picks up Inspiring Leader. GRU's not just a villain, he's a motivational speaker for his minions. They'd follow him to the ends of the earth, or, to the moon and back. His pep talks are legendary, and who can resist a heartfelt speech about stealing the moon? GRU's background is criminal, which fits perfectly for someone who started his career in villainy at such a young age. Here's what that entails. First of all, he grabs the deception and stealth proficiencies. GRU's a master of trickery and sneaking around. Whether he's conning his way into an enemy's lair or hiding from authorities, these skills are his bread and butter. Plus, you've got to admit that he fills out a black suit nicely. One can only hope it doesn't slip and reveal some embarrassing undergarments. He also gains proficiency with both a gaming set and thieves' tools. GRU's got the know-how to pick a lock or rig a card game. It's all of the criminal mastermind package. Plus, he's got a knack for making the most out of every situation, whether it's a high-stakes poker game or break into a top-secret facility.
Whoa. What was that? She hit that. I saw that with my own eyes.
Alright minions, gather round. We're kicking things off with GRU's level 1 Artificer build. Picture this. GRU, in his lab, cackling maniacally as he infuses everyday junk with chaotic magic. We're talking magical tinkering here. That useless trinket, bam! Now it glows, talks, and smells like a banana. Perfect for distracting meddling spies or annoying Vector. GRU's spell list, pure genius. Ray of Frost? That's right folks, it's his trusty Freeze Ray. Freeze those annoying kids in their tracks. Poison Spray? Obviously the infamous fart gun, filling the air with noxious gases. Need a quick getaway? The jump spell gets him bouncing around faster than a minion on espresso. Slip on some grease and watch your enemies do an epic fail. And with Disguise Self, GRU's got the perfect cover for his next heist. Need to look like a security guard or a mom at the PTA? Easy peasy. It's all coming together, folks. Level 2 is where GRU's inventions go from mischievous to downright diabolical. Enter Infusions. GRU's turning his arsenal into pure villainy. Walloping ammunition that knocks out his enemies? Yes please. Repeating shot crossbow? Never run out of ammo again. And for the piece de resistance, the catapult spell. GRU's hurling objects faster than Nefario can say, Freeze Ray! That heavy book? That annoying potted plant? Boom! Airborne projectiles. GRU's lab is now a factory of chaos and mayhem. Every hero's worst nightmare. At level 3, GRU's reached peak villainy with his Eldritch Cannon. Imagine the scene. GRU, laughing as his cannon blasts a 15-foot cone of fire, turning his enemies into burnt toast. The Eldritch Cannon isn't just a weapon, it's a statement. It can also come in handy modes, like a flamethrower to roast marshmallows or enemies. Stuck between a ceiling and a shark tank, GRU's got it covered with the right tool for the job, conjuring up any artisan's tools he needs for his next big scheme. Whether it's a wrench to fix a gadget or a screwdriver to open a locked door, GRU's prepared for any situation. With his gadgets and gizmos, GRU's gone from the lovable rogue to full-blown supervillain. Watch out, Moon. GRU's on the loose. Alright, GRU enthusiasts, let's pump up that villainous intellect. At level 4, GRU's ability score improvement boosts his intelligence by 2. Now he's cooking up plans faster than ever. With Featherfall added to his spell list, GRU can now leap off buildings, cackling, as he and his minions float gracefully to safety. No more splat ending for our favorite evil genius. It's all about making a grand, soft landing exit. You know, for dramatic effect. Level 5 is where GRU's getting seriously dangerous. We're talking about his new toy, the Arcane Firearm. Think of it as an upgrade to his already impressive array of gadgets. Using woodcarver's tools, GRU carves magical sigils into a wand, staff, or rod. Perhaps a certain fart gun, I hear you ask? Turning it into a conduit for pure destruction. Fire off those spells, and don't forget to roll a d8 for that extra damage bonus. It's like giving a minion a bazooka. Pure, chaotic joy. Adding Enlarge Reduce to his spell list means GRU can now pull off hilarious and strategic moves, like turning his enemies into pint-sized annoyances or making his gadgets larger than life. Imagine a giant fart gun, or a tiny vector, or perhaps a tiny moon? No, that could never work. At level 6, GRU's hitting new heights of tool expertise. His proficiency bonus now doubles for any ability check using a tool, making him the ultimate DIY villain. Whether he's disarming a trap or whipping up a new gadget, GRU's efficiency is unmatched. And let's not forget his latest infusion, Gloves of Thievery. These bad boys are perfect for sneaking around and pilfering important items without a hitch. Unless your minions mess up and are only holding you on by your pants. Levitate joins the spell arsenal, adding yet another layer of villainous fun. Now GRU can float above his enemies, raining down chaos from above, or simply give himself an elevated view to plot his next grand heist. Whether it's floating through air vents or escaping tight situations, GRU's got all the angles covered. Alright minions, at level 7, GRU's sheer brilliance shines through with flash of genius. When the chips are down and the plan's about to go kaboom, GRU steps up and says, not today. By adding his intelligence modifier to rolls, he turns potential faceplants into glorious triumphs. Need a last-minute tweak on the fart gun or a quick escape from the anti-villain league? GRU's quick thinking saves a day, and he can do this as many times as his big brain allows before needing good night's sleep. Or perhaps an evil nap.
Next, we are going to steal
Pause for effect.
the moon!
At level 8, GRU goes full stealth mode, adding Rogue to his repertoire. He's now got proficiency in performance for those villainous speeches, and expertise in sleight of hand and stealth. Stealing the moon? Child's play. Sneak attack lets GRU deal damage when he's got the drop on someone, which is all the time because he's always got a minion or two to cause a distraction. Plus, with Thieves' Cants, he can receive evil orders from Mr. Perkins or send secret messages to his minions like Operation Cookie Robot is a go. By level 9, GRU's cunning action turns him into an even slippier villain. Dash, disengage, or hide is a bonus action. Yes please. He's practically a shadow, evading Vector's traps and outmaneuvering the AVL with ease. GRU's agility means he's always one step ahead, whether he's escaping from a high-security vault or sneaking past a snoozing guard dog. His own dog, that is. Cal's a dog, right? I mean, what the hell else could he be? At level 10, GRU's thieving skills reach legendary status. With fast hands, he can perform sleight of hand checks, disarm traps, or open locks using his bonus action. Locks and traps, they don't stand a chance. And with second story work, GRU's climbing abilities are unmatched, scaling walls and making daring jumps. Just another day at the office. This comes in especially handy for those impossible heists of superior supervillains, involving shark-infested layers and overly complex security systems. You know, the ones where you have to disable laser grids, avoid piranha pools, and outsmart rival villains. GRU's got the skills to pull it off with style, leaving everyone wondering just how he did it. Alright, level 11, and GRU's not slowing down. This time, he's getting a sweet ability score improvement. +1 to dexterity and +1 to charisma. That means GRU's even quicker on his feet, perfect for avoiding Agnes's adorable yet deadly unicorn toys scattered all over the floor. Plus, his charisma is even more irresistible. Now he's perfectly poised to get any loan he needs from any evil bank, provided no one messes with his perfectly planned presentation, of course. At level 12, GRU picks up Uncanny Dodge, perfect for dealing with the unexpected, like when Vector whips out that pesky piranha gun. Now, when an attack hits, GRU can use his reaction to halve the damage. Picture GRU twisting and turning, expertly evading those snapping piranhas. It's like he's in a dance-off, but with more fish. Level 13 means more expertise and GRU's not holding back. This time, he's mastering Thieves' Tools and Performance. Breaking into Vector's lair to steal a shrink ray. Child's play with GRU's lock-picking prowess. And Performance, well, every great heist needs a bit of theatrical flair. GRU's speeches and dramatic exits are now legendary, ensuring his minions stay inspired and his enemies stay intimidated. After all, what's a villain without a touch of the dramatic? Level 14 brings evasion into the mix. When faced with area effects, GRU can dodge out of the way like a pro. Dodging and weaving through high-tech security and explosive traps, GRU's agility keeps him in the game, always one step ahead of disaster. Those missiles outside Vector's house, just a minor inconvenience now. At level 15, GRU gets another sweet ability score improvement, this time with a +2 to dexterity. Now, he's even more nimble, perfect for those quick getaways or avoiding Dr. Nefario's latest malfunctioning invention. Let's be honest, if anyone can survive the minion slapstick chaos and still look cool doing it, it's GRU. Level 16 brings Supreme Sneak. GRU now has advantage on stealth checks as long as he moves no more than half his speed. His sneaking skills are now so refined that even Kyle the dog wouldn't hear him coming. Guys, I'm serious. Are we still calling him a dog? Or is there another name I should be using? Because he looks like one of those chihuahuas that dog owners claim is cute, and then bam! You know, it's just hideous. At level 17, GRU's charisma gets another boost with a +2. His charm is now off the charts, perfect for persuading the anti-villain lead to overlook any minor infractions. Whether he's negotiating with other villains or reading the girls a nice puppety bedtime story, GRU's charisma is a secret weapon. Plus, it helps when he's convincing the minions to build even more outrageous gadgets. At level 18, GRU gains reliable talent. This means whenever he makes an ability check that lets him add his proficiency bonus, he can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10. Basically, GRU's skills are so good that you can rely on it every time. Just like how when I open Facebook, I can reliably see a minions meme on my front page. Yes, I'm talking about you, Jill. It wasn't funny the first time, and I guarantee you it didn't get any funnier. At level 19, GRU hits Rogue level 12, and let me tell you, he's leveling up faster than a minion on espresso. With a lucky feat in tow, GRU's bending luck to his will like it's putty. Critical fail, not on GRU's watch. He's dodging more plot twists than an Illumination sequel and turning those botched plans into strokes of genius, much to the frustration of heroes and the bafflement of Dr. Nefario. But hold on to your gadgets, because at level 20, that brings GRU the ultimate utility belt edition, Use Magic Device. Now, GRU's not just playing with gadgets, he's mastering magic items like a pro. No more restrictions holding him back. Whether it's a Shrink Ray or a Divine Amulet with the minion's only restriction, GRU's making them all work. He's like the MacGyver of villainy, turning any magical trinket into a tool for world domination faster than you can say, Jesus Christ, they just made another one of those things? I thought for sure the last one would be done.
Tonight, we are going to read a new book. This one is called One Big Unicorn. By who wrote this? Oh, me!
GRU is no ordinary villain. He's a mastermind with a heart, albeit a slightly villainous one. Let's see what makes him stand out even in the world of supervillains. He's a super secret super spy. GRU's sneakiness is so top-notch, he can sneak past a sleeping unicorn without waking it. With a minimum 26 in stealth, often with advantage, and a sleight of hand that can pickpocket a ninja, he's practically invisible. Plus, spells like Jump, Featherfall, and his nimble acrobatics let him scale walls faster than a minion chasing a banana. He's a charismatic leader and a good dad. With a +3 in charisma, GRU's inspiring leader feat boosts his minions' productivity and his girl's day. But more importantly, he can boogie down with a minimum 25 performance check. Remember his dance battle with Balthazar? Yeah, GRU's got the groove to lead and entertain. He's got a loaded arsenal. GRU's not just about freeze rays. He's got fire, ice, poison, thunder, basically a spell for every occasion. His arsenal is more versatile than a minion's wardrobe, with gadgets from catapults to thunderwave knockbacks and a 7d6 sneak attack that hits harder than a minion with a grudge. He can literally use any item. GRU's magic skills are so versatile, he could probably use a magic wand to turn himself into a unicorn if he wanted to. No restrictions means no limits, just pure chaotic genius at work. Well, that was quite a villainous resume. GRU certainly has his perks as a supervillain extraordinaire. However, even with all his gadgets and the minions, there are some downsides to being a reformed bad guy. He's frail. He only has 123 health and a 14 AC, and that leaves him vulnerable to attacks if someone sees past his stealth, like a shark. And we all know how GRU feels about sharks. He's not overly strong. GRU prefers to have others do the heavy lifting for him, like little yellow Tic Tac men. I feel like that says something about his physical strength. Sure, he's got brains and gadgets, but I don't expect him to win in the arm wrestling matches. He's also got the Gorals. He's not quite the super villain anymore, as 3 orphan girls have burrowed their way into this one big unicorn's heart. They may be his greatest strength emotionally, but let's face it, they're also a bit of distraction from world domination. Wow, what a ride. We just navigated through GRU's zany escapades, gadgets, and heartfelt moments. I hope you've learned a trick or two because I know I did. If you're ready to bring GRU into your next D&D campaign, swing by our Patreon to get this character sheet and so much more, all free of charge. And if you're hungry for more content, smash that like button like a minion on a sugar rush, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a Natural One adventure. Got a character build in mind or just want to say hi? Drop a comment and let us know. Well, I've got some villainous plans to hatch, so I'll catch you later. Keep those dice rolling, and we'll catch you on the flip side.